Hey everyone, Irit here with another daily sketch. We are in the last pages of this sketchbook and I wanted to show you. Okay, this is the gouache that I was talking about. It's called Brilliant Gold. It's by Holbein and it is really chunky. It's kind of, it's not like really like a metallic. With some metallics it's almost like liquid metal. Well, this one I would say has a more transparent base, but it has this chunky gold. And also I think on this page I'm going to use it just straight from the tube, so you can apply it a bit more heavily, and then you can get an opaque application. So if you're using it straight out of the tube, you can get it. But if you're using it as a rehydrated or re-wetted pan, not all gouache are, great at re-wetting, but this one is, it's pretty good. So again, you'll get a more transparent look, but you can reactivate it. It doesn't like crack and fall out of the pan, which a lot of gouache will do. So yeah, thank you again to René that sent this to me and also spotted it in my videos. I love this gold. Okay, so this beast is this ridiculous sharpener that makes these crazy pointy pencils. So someone linked me to a video that showed these, and I had to try this sharpener. The one I recommended in my July favorites is a little less insane, and but yeah, they both work really well. Okay, so I just wanted to say, because I'm sure someone will ask me. Today's color is Dusk Purple. Did I say that? Dusk Purple by Van Gogh. I think Rembrandt also have a version. And here I'm actually just trying to see if the Neocolor I pastels by Caran D'Ache work as well, better, worse than my regular coloring pencils. I wanted to check this because I didn't want to tell you, these are really unique and they perform better before I tested it. So the thing is this, that I think I mentioned this also in the Dusk Violet video. If you want a kind of a good resist, then you'll get much better results with the Caran D'Ache Neocolor I than with a pencil. It's just the formulation of it just works better. So for me, it's really exactly what I wanted. I want to be able to mix kind of oil-based or wax-based elements with my watercolors. I love that contrast of, that opaque paint with very transparent flowing watercolors. But yeah, the pencils don't give you a good enough resist. There's just not enough product can be, it's just it's lead or something similar, formulated similarly to lead. So I don't, the pencils are not bad. It's just they don't work for this purpose. But the Neocolor I absolutely do. And for that, I think they're fantastic. Now, for adding details on top of watercolors, I think here you can get, if you have good pencils that are kind of soft and also deposit a lot of product and are very opaque, which sometimes also depends not just on the brand, but on a particular color. Some are always just easier to formulate than others. Like white, for example, is always a tricky one, and I haven't been able to find a crazy, super opaque white. It's very hard to find. If I want super white highlights, then I usually go with a jelly pen because I just can't get that super opaque white from something like a pencil or a pastel. yeah, so for adding that on top, kind of details on top, it does also work with pencils. So I wouldn't say for that reason the Neocolor I are like super unique and worth getting. But yeah, for Resist, I really found it hard to, yeah, I didn't have anything that worked as well. If you have, then by all means, you know, leave it in the comments. And I really don't want to make people feel like they need so many things. But yeah, I also want to say, if you're on a budget, it can be a good idea to try a product just by picking up 1 or 2 colors from open stock, and then either gradually add more and more colors to your collection, or, you know, at a birthday, Christmas, whatever, buy a larger set. So yeah, so here I was trying, and you can see on the left side where I used pencil, you won't really see any sharp lines, whereas on the right side you can absolutely see where the white pastel went, and also I used, I think, some colors. So I was just playing around with the pencils. I really wanted to see how, yeah, just how similar the pastels were to a good coloring pencils. And right now the ones I'm using the most are the Prismacolors. I think, seriously, I don't know what it is about their color range. I don't think another brand, with the exception of the next one that I'm going to tell you, I don't think, like the Faber-Castell, I don't think they got the colors as good as Prismacolor did. Now, I don't know about, you know, maybe the Prismacolors are not light fast. I have no idea. It doesn't matter to me. The Faber-Castell polychromos are definitely better quality, and you can kind of feel it when you deal with a pencil. But in this case, I vote for pretty colors over superior, you know, finish and quality. The Prismacolors work. They work well. I read so many things. I was so worried that they will break on me like all the time, but the way that I use them and how I use them, I don't think I've ever broken one. So for me, they have been perfect. Now, let's move on to the Holbein ones, because I mentioned them. I have a set of 12 of the Holbein a selection of pastel colors, and then a couple of fluorescent pencils. They're beautiful. And I saw, I don't know if it's new, but I think it is. I saw that Jackson's are going to carry them, and they're going to have them open stock. So I just suddenly saw it when I was looking at pencils, and I think every color was like, will be in stock at the end of the month or something like that. So I'm guessing they are planning to add it to their stock, which I think is a fantastic decision, because the Holbein pencils are beautiful. They're beautiful quality, definitely up there with, you know, the polychromos by Faber-Castell, and I would say their color range is better, in my opinion. I have the whole range of the polychromos, and every single time I go and pick up a color, I have one that I prefer from Prismacolor, which I also have their full range. So I think the Holbein are probably the kind of gold standard of pencils. Having said that, the Caran D'Ache do have their luminance pencils, which are fantastic also. They also know how to do color really, really well. But probably the Holbein are prettier because the whole barrel is covered with the color. Okay, let's stop talking about products. Ooh. Okay, I have a jumping kid also in the room. But yeah, let's talk a little bit about this page. I had so much fun making it. I just went with pretty colors. The dusk purple color, I would say, is a kind of a nice substitute for, if you can't buy Moon Glow, then you might want to try this one. It's not the same. I don't think it has ultramarine blue in the formulation. It doesn't really have that blue granulation that Moon Glow has. So it's not a real dupe, but you can get a tube or a pan from Van Gogh of this color for like €2 or something. And yeah, that makes it really great value. So I really enjoy it. I probably prefer Dusk Pink and Moon Glow over this one, but it's still a pretty color. It's basically some sort of like purple violet pigment that they added to granulating black. So you can, if you have a granulating black and a purple in your palette, which a lot of people have, then you can mix something similar yourself. You don't need this color, but if you really, really enjoy this shade, sorry about the noise, then it's nice to have like such colors as convenience colors already ready to go, and you don't have to mix them every time. So here again, I was focusing on using the Neocolor II, the Neocolor I, sorry, and seeing how they perform. And yeah, the verdict is that they are beautiful. They just do exactly what I would what I would expect them to do. And yeah, and they're perfect for a sketchbook, which, you know, I can't say that about the soft oil pastels. So I'm super happy about them. You know, if I could go back in time, I would probably just pick up the 40 set. I think they only have 40 colors in their range. Oh, maybe 40 and then some metallics. I wasn't too impressed with the metallics. I have one that is called Gold, which is nice. It's kind of an olive green. My intention was to buy the Neocolor II in that shade after seeing Léonard use it. She's my horrible enabler. Not horrible, I'm just kidding. But I accidentally ordered the Neocolor I, or grabbed the Neocolor I in the shop. So that, you know, it's definitely a happy accident. Okay, this is the right page. Look at the resist and look at the pastels, how vibrant they are, and just works so well. And now we're going to move to the left page, and you can see that you can't really see resist lines there. I mean, the pencil is somewhere there, but yeah, it just doesn't work for this effect. So here's the color range of the Neocolor I in the 12 set. If you just want to pick that up, it's beautiful colors, but as you can see, more saturated, vibrant ones. If you like pastel colors or lighter colors, then you should get the open stock or a bigger set. And now I'm trying to show you the metallics. I used again the rose gold from Zandra, which is glorious, and this is the chunky Holbein gold. Isn't that beautiful? Yeah, I think it's great. Okay, let's watch some paint drips. Lovely. I'll see you again in another video soon. Bye.